You have to align with the videographer that aligns with your message. You got to align with an editor that aligns with the videographer. Then you have to get the actors. And sometimes that behind the scenes work is actually a lot more than what you see on set. What's up, vlog? I'm about to show you guys an exclusive look, a behind the scenes look of what it's like to produce one of the viral videos y'all see come out on Innerlight Media. I don't just produce video content for my clients, but I also produce video content and other content for Innerlight Media. Actually, funny story. Even when I first started Innerlight Media, I actually wasn't interested in producing content for it. I actually just started my company and was just going to, just be a behind the scenes guy and continue doing what I was doing before with other creators. But what happened was when I started really running my business, like really started taking on a bunch of different clients, I started noticing a kind of like a trend of people trying to tell me what to do because they have a platform and I didn't. And I started thinking like, yo, listen, you come to me for help, but you're not listening to what I'm telling you. So I said, you know what? I know what I can do. Let me create my own platform as well, build up millions of followers, get millions of views, and show these people that I know what the hell I'm doing. Because they sure didn't believe me, even after I helped these other people doing it. It's still like, yo, you don't have your own platform. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go ahead and create my platform now. What? So anyway, I decided to do that. That was one of the major reasons why I did it. The other reason is because I like inspiring people. I really like to have my own stories. I don't want my legs to be cut up under me. I don't want to just be creating stories for other people. I want to be creating stories that are actually meaningful to me as well, So yeah, that's one of the things that I do on Innerlight Media, obviously as CEO and owner. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys an exclusive look of what it's like to really get a behind the scenes look of producing one of these videos. So.
All right, well, one thing I talked to you about
yes.
that I forgot to bring up with you, which is you guys don't have to actually kiss if you don't want to kiss.
I told you, babe, I have a lot of errands to run, but I'll be back later tonight and we can have dinner, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So it could just be a kiss on the cheek or whatever you guys
Kiss
feel.
on the cheek.
Yeah, whatever you guys feel comfortable with.
Everything is going to be like super PG.
PG, yeah. PG.
Do you feel in your heart that you have helped people? Have you seen progress of anybody that you have helped?
Of course, I get messages every day. People tell me how much I've helped them. I help other entrepreneurs see their vision and complete their vision. I help them reach a wider audience. I help them in their endeavors to change their families' lives. I do it a lot with a lot of different people. So yeah, it's very meaningful and impactful. I always say you can only achieve what you believe. So if you believe you can change the world, then you're one step closer to achieving that goal.
Yeah. Blew up off the web like Peter Parker. Went from flying 32F to private jets getting chartered. This is my departure. Used to think it was delayed till I let go of the wheel and let my faith fly my plane. That's when I started taking off. Millions in my bank account. Manifested everything. Became what I would think about. $20,000 for the show is what I'm making now. And that's just a guarantee before the merchant meet and greets.
I just saw your text, bro, and I don't know. It just doesn't sound like her. I just can't believe it.
So I think one of the most important things I want to get across is just telling stories that connect with everyday people.
Sure.
When you're telling stories that connect with everyday people, then people are going to be more apt to listen because you're connecting with them.
Right.
Doesn't matter where you come from.
Right.
Everybody experiences the same emotions, but at the same time, it's the storytelling that connects with people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I think we're social by nature, so like we want to hear people, we want to see people.
Yeah.
And that's what kind of attracts everyone to everyone.
Yeah, nothing beats a good story.
Right, for sure. I agree 100%, man.
Yeah, so this is going to be something I want to keep putting together for a long time.
Great, no, I wish you the best of luck, man. I think you're doing great. It's admirable stuff.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Have you all heard the joke about the butter?
Tell us. We want to know.
You never heard the joke about the butter?
How about the butter?
I shouldn't tell you guys.
Calm down.
It might spread.
And there's a personality. There's a personality. That's the personality.
It took a while to really kind of like build up and really understand what needed to be done in order to kind of perfect doing these films and producing these films. But also, in addition to that, what it actually took was me really believing in myself. Once I just started saying, you know what, I really want to get my ideas out, and I really want people to see the inspiration that I can really like bring to the world. I started really dialing down on who I think can help me bring those visions to life. And once I was able to do that, it kind of like, it's kind of like, whenever you start thinking up stuff, God just puts stuff in your way and He starts aligning things up, things that you never knew would line up, So anytime you have an idea, anytime you think something that you think is valuable, write it down first. That's the first step, because when you write it down, that's the first step to making it real. And then after you write it down, you start taking actionable steps. Okay, now that I have this written down, what do I do next? Let me look up some people that has done this before. Let me talk to some people that's done this before. Let me talk to a film guy. What kind of advice can I? Let me look on YouTube and see what, look up Travis Belize, see what he says about it. Just look up different stuff. And then once you start doing stuff like that, over time, you start getting really good. All the information starts making sense, and you can just start putting stuff together. And yeah.
No, my friends were right. You don't deserve to be with me, okay? Have fun with your new boyfriend.
Okay.
That the journey is everything. There ain't no destination, man. The journey is everything. Looking back, I realized the journey is everything.
I think oftentimes we forget that every single like, every single comment, every single share, every single view is somebody's life that was impacted. We look at something with like 100 views or something like that, and we like, oh, that's not a lot of views. It actually is. Just think about it. If you're sitting somewhere or standing somewhere and you speak it to 100 people, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of lives that's impacted by that. And these messages, sometimes all people need is a smile. Sometimes all people need is somebody to say, I hear you. Sometimes all you need is somebody saying, I understand your perspective. And these videos do that. These videos create kind of like an area where people can see themselves inside of these people living vicariously through them, and they feel better. It makes them, it gives them ideas on how they can do better. It uplifts them. And so what I also learned is, as human beings, we all have the same emotions. We go through the same emotions no matter where you come from, what part of the earth you're from. So it's about how do you tell a story to connect with everybody. And as long as you realize that every human has the same emotions and that you can connect through storytelling, I think you win the game. All right, thank you. That was a wrap for Innerlight Media Life Lessons. I hope you guys really enjoyed this vlog. I also hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got some real good stuff on the works. Say thank you guys, and all right, guys, I will holler at y'all later.
Flying back to LA, that's when I'm there, cause lately I've been all over studios, my gym, I lift my family up, I'm all shoulders. I fall forwards, I don't ever fail. I went from past due bills to 50 bands, I'm getting better mail. Every sale I make, I keep 100%. I put in overtime, cause mama owes 100 in debt. That's low balling, no calling my phone, I'm in green.